नमस्कार, आर के त्यागी गाजियाबाद एनसीआर दिल्ली ओम सच्ची जनवाणी चैनल पर आपका स्वागत है। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, वीडियो को शेयर लें, कमेंट करें। शेयर करने से सभी रिटायरी साथियों तक जाएगी वीडियो, पब्लिक एट लार्ज तक जाएगी, गवर्नमेंट तक जाएगी। आइए, एक हम बता रहे हैं, एक हमें अभी इन्होंने भेजा था लेटर, बैंक ने स्पेशल अलाउंस पे हमने इनको गजट नोटिफिकेशन पे लिखा था, वही गजट नोटिफिकेशन आपने क्यों कर दिया, ये तो रिट्रोस्पेक्टिव से कर ही नहीं सकते, 28 से 24 से ही लागू हो सकता है। तो उसके बारे में उन्होंने हमें कहा कि ये सब जुडिस मामला है, इसे आप इसकी हम आपकी रिक्वेस्ट नहीं सुन पाएंगे। तो जवाब आया था जनरल मैनेजर पोपी शर्मा के थ्रू आया था, सेंट्रल बैंक का जवाब, और मिस्टर संतोष कुमार शर्मा चीफ मैनेजर, उन्होंने भेजा सेंट्रल ऑफिस से। हमने MDCO को लिखा लेटर, उसके आधार पर मैं इनको एक लेटर और लिखने जा रहा हूँ, भी उसके कंटेंट्स आपको बता देता हूँ, और अभी उसमें थोड़ा सा मैं लीगल ओपिनियन ले रहा हूँ, तो उसके बाद मैं इसको करूँगा। और एक इनका जो है वसंत वानकुड़े ने भी काफ़ी अच्छा इसमें डिटेल्स कुछ लिखी है साथियों के लिए, वो भी मैं आपको बता देता हूँ इसके माध्यम से। अच्छा, ये क्या है जो मैं लिखूँगा इन्हें, Yes sir, as per reply given by you that the matter is sub judice on special allowance, when the matter is already sub judice, first prompted you to issue this gazette notification number dated 28 June 24 to amend the notification definition of pay, making it effective retrospectively with effect on 1st November 12, overwriting the pension regulation in bipartite settlement through joint note signed by UFBU, who cannot represent retirees in terms of joint note dated 25th May 2015, and thereby reducing their take-home pension retrospectively. By doing this, you have committed contempt of court of Honorable Supreme Court order passed on 18th February 19 in SLP bound 25 of 2012 in BOB versus G Plani case by retrospective amending the pension regulation passed by both the houses of the parliament, giving the false declaration that such gazette notification shall not adversely affect anyone whose, when SC is already engaged in a transfer petition number 1394 of 2023 1394/2023 filed by IBA, in which you and Government of India responded. Moreover, in same transfer petition filed by Supreme Court by IBA, you have also mentioned that Kerala High Court has already decided the issue of special allowance on 15th October 19 in writ petition number 32,386 32,386 of 2015 in Murli Mohanan KT versus Corporation Bank. Thus, the gazette notification is issued by you, giving a false undertaking to RBI and Government of India and implementing it retrospectively with effect from 1st November 12, changing the way definition of pay when the matter is already sub judice before Honorable High Court. Honorable Supreme Court is liable to attract contempt of court proceedings, as it is liable to be quashed and declared null and void ab initio. Therefore, kindly let me know why you cannot be made party of contempt proceedings, also keeping in view that the similar issue in general has already been decided by Honorable Supreme Court in RPFC West Bengal 2 versus Vivekanand Vidya Mandir case number 6221 of 2011, finally decided on 29 February 19, which very fact you and Solicitor General representing this case before Honorable Supreme Court on 4th July 23 have deliberately hidden in your above transfer petition and also in arguments and pleadings on the fateful day. तो एक तो ये है, और अब मैं आपको वो भी बताता हूँ जो इन्होंने लिखा है श्री वसंत वानकुड़े से। ये कहते हैं, डियर रिटायरी फ्रेंड्स, वेरियस बैंक्स आर बिजी इन इमेंडिंग द BEPR 1995 with retrospective effect with the help of publishing the gazettes. Canara Bank and Punjab Sind Bank are the first publication of the concerned gazettes. मेरे ख्याल से PNB और सेंट्रल बैंक है फर्स्ट, और ये एक और है यूको बैंक, इन्होंने बाद में किया होगा कैनरा बैंक और पंजाब सिंध बैंक से। और बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र में बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा भी आ गया है, और भी एक दो बैंक। Canara Bank has also come out with a negative answer regarding the commutation problem also under RTI, which is a reason to concern this problem very promptly. I take a right of retirees to a judgment given on 13th February 2018 in BOB versus G Plani, wherein the retirees were given benefits of DA difference of 1616 to 1684 with the circular of IBA by all banks from 1st March 98 till 2005. Out of the beneficiaries who are claiming to have won the case by their persuasion only, nobody is commenting on this gazette for the reason best known to them only. They are busy with their own predictions about Nisi order. The history says so far about 7,800 Nisi orders were issued by various high courts and apex courts, out of which how many orders were issued for the benefit of concerned common people the courts only knows. Nobody is sure about the final orders except 2-3 persons who are busy emphasizing their prediction about the success of case. I also wish that their prediction must come true. At beginning of Gazette publication, it is pronounced by concerned bank that in exercise of the powers conferred by clause 1 of subsection 2 of section 19 of the Banking Companies Acquisition and Transfer of Undertaking Act 1975 of 1970, the board of directors of the banks, मतलब किसी भी बैंक का नाम लिखो, बैंक in consultation with the Reserve Bank of India and with the previous sanction of the central government hereby make the following regulations further to amend the Bank Employees Pension Regulation 1995, namely, though the section 91 and 19(4) confers on the board of bank powers to make regulations, the inconsistent changes in pension schemes are not permitted by law, and the change repair prior permission of central government and RBI as well. I am holding a RTI reply of RBI, DFS, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha which refuses that the prior permission was taken earlier before publication. Any amendment made BEPR 1995 in Gazette earlier also in 1999, 2002, 2005, 2010 and even in 2014 also it was not obtained within the framework of law. The banks are habitual of doing so. The bank must have taken for granted the permission is being taken permanently with BEPR 1995. In the explanation memorandum, the bank has also declared that the regulation which have been given retrospective effect are as per agreed terms and conditions of the settlement and joint notes signed between IBA and on behalf of member banks on the basis of specific mandate given by the retrospective banks in this regard, and apex level workmen unions and officer association of the banks. Therefore, interest of no person shall be adversely affected by such retrospective effect. The IBA and UAB have no power at all to take any decision about the retirees because they don't have such mandate from retirees. They themselves have declared in 2015 that retirees don't have contractual agreement at all. Still, they are habitual of taking decisions about the retirees in every bipartite. It is bad habit. However, they have not just taken the decision but also signed the 12th BPS, which also gives insurance to amend the BPR 1995, which they can never do as per law but banks are doing it illegally. I am pained to know that my Canara Bank is also involved doing such illegal things. The director board is formed by selecting influential people to attract business, but nobody knows about their legal knowledge. They must have signed on dotted lines about the decisions of the publication of this gazette. Moreover, even though changes can be effected by publication of gazettes in parks and emoluments, it could not have been operated retrospectively and could not take away the accrued rights as per BOB versus G. Pliny case judgment. Overall, the Canara Bank Gazette can be treated as corrupt one and can be challenged. Even Punjab and Sindh Bank has also come out with a similar gazette. BOB versus G. Pliny judgment pronounced by अपेक्स कोर्ट इज क्रिस्टल क्लियर अबाउट दिस। और सेंट्रल बैंक भी लेके आया है गजट, जिसका हमने लेटर लिखा और आपको बताई थी डिटेल्स। और बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, यूको बैंक और भी कई बैंक लेके आए हैं। इट सेज इट वाज नॉट अप्लीकेबल टू forego the benefits available under the regulations to those retired from 1 April 98 till December 99 and thereafter, and to deprive them of the benefits of the regulations. Hence the joint note which has been replied upon, no estoppel said to have been created. It also deals with regulations relating to pension to S and explanation C also, along with related regulations of BEP and 1995. The amendments done are just to take away the accrued rights of pensioners with retrospective effect. Hence the amendments made were struck down by apex court. In view of this, the amendments made by Canara Bank through the publication of the Gazette on 10th July 24 are not acceptable to retirees. ये वसंत वानकुड़े जी लिख रहे हैं, और हमने इसमें पहले ही सेंट्रल बैंक को लेटर लिखा, वहाँ से जवाब गोलमोल आ गया कि जो हमें एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं है, हम उसको जवाब दे रहे हैं दोबारा और लीगल ओपिनियन भी ले रहे हैं साथियों। तो ये है हमारी डिटेल्स जो हम आपको बता रहे हैं। थैंक यू। भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम। 8588988205। आपके किसी भी सहयोग के लिए मुझे कॉल कर सकते हैं और मुझे गिलहरी वाला सहयोग आप दे भी सकते हैं। रेसिप्रोकल है दोनों।